on a Tuesday night. Listen, on a Tuesday night, you're in church. So you ought to give yourselves a great big hand. That's pretty incredible. We're so glad you're here. It's going to be a powerful. Did I say it's going to be a powerful night? It's going to be a powerful night tonight. And all you that are joining us online, thank you. Also, I want to remind you, each and every one, that we will be here again tomorrow night. It will be a completely different program. It's going to be off the hook, unchained, and all those other adjectives we can throw at it. It's going to be phenomenal. You need to be here. Tonight, you'll see what I'm talking about, and you will be so excited. You will be so pumped up. You'll be so
Game day here as the Israelites try to mount a comeback against the Philistines in a game that has been, well, how should I put it, Jason? It's been brutal. That's right, Jason. It's been a slaughter out there ever since the Philistines recruited Goliath from the New York Giants.
I love you, Goliath! Let's go, Giants! Let's go!
They have been unstoppable. Let's look at his stats. Standing 9 feet 9 inches, weighing over 300 pounds with all that armor on him. He's a big guy, tough to stop if you're the Israelites. King Saul, the head coach of the Israelites, hasn't even called any plays. They've just kind of stood there on the sidelines, staring at Goliath, scared to even play the game or go onto the field. Jason, these refs have looked pretty confused. Are we going to start the game now? Delay of game. That is a delay of game penalty. Israelites, penalty. All right, that was the 2-minute warning. Nothing, nobody's going to take the field. Well, that was the end of the first half. Yawn. It's been a pretty boring game so far. That's right, Jason. But this should liven things up. Coach Saul is bringing in a substitute. A young rookie who has never even played the game before? Straight out of high school. You know, Jason, this seems like a desperate move by the Israelites. I don't know. If you look at his stats, he shows some promise. Having single-handedly taken on the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. And beating them both. Here's an instant replay. Take that, Lion. No. You too, Bear. Huh? Wow. But what concerns me, Jason, is that he's not wearing any pads or a helmet. I'm afraid he's gonna get crushed by Goliath. Well, at least our ratings will go up. Yeah, that's true. And here he comes now onto the field. All by himself, I might add. What is this? Am I a dog? You come at me with sticks? Looks like we've got some trash talking going on between David and Goliath. Oh yeah? Take this. Oh! Goliath just intercepted the rock with his face. David going for the Hail Mary, the long bomb, and he hit his target. Bullseye. Oh! It's still going in there. Ow! That hurts. Oh my goodness! David just tackled Goliath with a slingshot! Wait a minute. David just went up to Goliath and took out his sword and... Yeah! rugby? The young boy from Bethlehem has taken on the former New York Giant and defeated him. The ref is calling it. Touchdown. I'm not sure if this football analogy really works, but touchdown. The Israelites win. You heard it, folks. The Israelites have defeated the Philistines in what will go down as one of the greatest comebacks in history. Let's go down to the field now, where our very own Allison has an exclusive interview with the head coach of the Philistines.
Hi, Coach. You just lost in the most embarrassing way possible. I mean, like, your star player, Goliath, taken down by some kid from Bethlehem? I mean, like, so embarrassing.
Is that a question?
No, I just felt embarrassed for you.
Thanks.
Well, you heard it here, Jason.
Thank you, Allison. To be different, tonight is going to be very fun. So to kick things off, let's play a game. All right, I'm gonna need some help as we play this game. Go ahead and cue up my game music, and Allison, will you help us find some volunteers? All right, let's go. We get some volunteers, and honestly, I think we can have like 20 or more. Like I don't know if it matters much. All right, just if you're raising your hand, just come on up. Just come on up. All right. Let's do this. What's up, buddy? All right, here's what we're gonna do. If you're a boy, I want you to come up here. All right? If you're a girl, you're gonna hang out with Allison in the front. All right, Ben, can you hold this for me? And don't let anyone touch it. All right, shoulder to shoulder, guys. Can you face me shoulder to shoulder? Here we go. We're gonna make a line. Make a line. Go like this. Right over here, guys. All right, if you're a girl, I want you to come down here. Now that you all went up here, I'm bringing the girls down here. Yes, please. All right, girls, I want you to line up down here, shoulder to shoulder. There we go. All right, how are we doing? Oh, we're cool. We got like 2 lines going. That's exciting. All right, I'm gonna take Ben and that entire line and bring you guys right here. All right. If you're a girl, can you join the girls down there? Ready? We're gonna go join the girls down here. You guys stay there. You're doing great. You're gonna join Allison. Oh, nice. All right, we got our shoulder to shoulder. Let's make some room. Scoot down here. There you go. Scoot this way a little bit. There we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call this the Philistines. This is our Philistine team here. Sorry that you are the Philistines. Down. Spoiler alert. Well, these are going to be our Israelites. So give up for our Israelites down here. Now let's count. Let's see how many Philistines do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, let's see how many Israelites we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I might need 2 more female Israelites. Can I get 2 more? I need 2 more female Israelites. Oh, we got one. Can I get 1 more? Do I got 1 more for Ben's birthday month? Ben, this birthday thing really works for you. Yes. All right. Now, Israelites, we're going to do a little scoot down this way. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a chain, which means we're going to hold hands. But guys don't like it when I say hold hands, so I'm going to say we're going to make a chain. All right, guys, we're going to make a chain with our hands. So make a chain with your hands. This just means you're going to hold each other's hands. I'm sorry, all right? You're okay. And I'll take those for you. Thank you for holding those on for me. All right, we got our chain. You can spread out a little bit so that the chain, very important. Are you all right, buddy? He punched you? I'm so sorry. Oh, you didn't punch him that hard. Well, that's good to know. All right. Well, can you help me at the front of the line? Can I get your help over here, buddy? All right, you're gonna help me over here. Now I need you to hold this for me. Can you do that? Thanks, buddy. All right, you hold that. All right, you guys go ahead and make your chain. go ahead and make your turn. Yes, sir.
Weren't the Israelites outmatching outnumbers?
They were, but they also won, and I have a feeling that might not happen right now. So no offense. That was a great question, though. Okay, we might want to spread out just a little more. Now, here's what's very important, you guys. We have to make sure this chain doesn't break, okay? Because what's going to happen, Israelites and Philistines? We have 3 hula hoops that have to go from one end all the way to the other end. But if you break the chain, you have to start over. What you're going to try to do is when the hula hoop comes to you, you got to put your foot and your head into it and get it to the other end. You guys know what we're doing? All right. All right, let's just see what happens. I don't know what's about to happen. All right, you ready, buddy? You got this? What you're going to do, you're going to start. Which one do you want to start with? What should we start with? See, you're such a guy. There you go. Starting with that one. What you're going to do is you're going to hand it to him. And then, but when I say go, all right, when I say go, you're going to hand it to him. And then you're going to be directing them. You're going to be telling them what to do. You're going to be the boss, all right? He's like, yeah, okay, I got that. All right, Israelites, are we ready? Philistines, are we ready? That was legit. All right. Israelites, they were pretty loud on that one. Let's see how we can do. Israelites, are you ready? Woo! Philistines, are you ready? Somehow that was higher pitched than the Israelites. Glory to God. All right. All right, now parents, I know it's Israelites and Philistines, but what I want you to do is cheer just for like guys and girls. I know you're like, why am I cheering for the Philistines? But you know, it's just, it is what it is. All right, and then we have a special camera person in the audience tonight, and she's going to be capturing all your faces. Feel free to walk around and capture their fun faces. All right, when I say go, we're going to go, but we can't break the chain. Got it? Got it? And I want you to be cheering for each other. If someone's having a hard time, you're helping them out. You're cheering for them, all right? You guys ready? Get ready, get set, and you ready? You ready? Go! Oh, wait, sorry. You're gonna go like this, go through it. Now put your feet over it. There you go. Feet through it. There you go. Keep that going. Just like that. All right, help each other out. You got that? All right. I'll tell you when, all right? All right, Allie, get ready for the next one. On your marks, you ready? Get set. Do you want to hold his hand and you'll get to do it? You ready? Go. There you go. He's gonna get out of it. There we go. You're doing it. Make some noise. We're doing it. You're doing it. There we go. Oh, the Philistines got the first one. The Philistines got the first one, but they got another one coming. All right, Allie, here we go. Are you guys ready for another one? All right, make your chain. Was that, they got 2 of them? All right, we're gonna send one more through, and go. Did they do 2 of them? You're doing it. Yeah, buddy, yeah! There you go. All right. We're gonna do one more. This is the last one. On your marks, make your chain. You ready? On your marks, you set, go. This is the last one. Make some noise, everyone. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're coming. The Philistines are almost halfway there. Here come the Israelites. It's neck and neck. This is a close one. Philistines, you're almost there. You're doing great. You're almost there. Here come the Israelites. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Philistines almost there. Israelites are catching up. 3 more to go. 2 more to go. Oh, my goodness. And the Philistines barely The Philistines barely. Wow, that was a close game. Make some noise for the Israelites. Make some noise for the Philistines. You may take a seat. Great job, everyone. Great job. Thank you for the hug. Great job. That was Israelites. That was so close. That was so close. I gotta be honest though, I think we gave the Israelites one extra hula hoop. I don't know what just happened. But wow, that was close. Tonight we're going to talk about Israelites and Philistines. We're going to talk about a hero of mine. Raise your hand if you have heard of King David. All right? I love David. My name is actually Jason David. And I want to tell you how I got my name. Because first of all, I need to be honest with you. My full name is not Jason David. David's actually my middle name. My full name is Jason David Slider. But it is spelled like Slutter. And since there are kids in the house, I will just leave it at that. I do not like being called by how it looks. I don't think anyone does. So I go by Jason David for my stage name. And I asked my mom, how did I get the name Jason and David? Like, I know how I got my last name because that was my dad's unfortunate last name. But how did I get Jason David? You know what my mom told me? She said, we let your brother name you. Now, do you know how old my brother was when he named me? Age 4. I was almost named Poo-Poo Stick. That was a lot of responsibility for a 4-year-old. I am very lucky to be named Jason David. They let him name me anything. And he named me Jason because one of his best friends, his name was Jason, and his other best friend was named David. And so he named me after both of his best friends. Isn't that sweet? That's so sweet. Good thing he didn't have a girlfriend. I could have been named Jennifer or something, you know? Very scary. So I love David. And as I grew up, you know, I got into music. I became a musician. And of course, David was a musician. In fact, David is most famous for writing the book of Psalms. Listeners, you are listening to the Positive Christian Radio Station. As you drive to work, speaking of driving to work, let's check in with Jason for a traffic update. There's a lot of traffic, Jason. Thanks, Jason. In the studio with me is a very special guest. He's a poet, he's a musician, and he is one of the all-time greatest worship leaders in history. He's none other than David from the Bible. Welcome to the show, David. Years ago, you came out with an awesome mixtape called Psalms. It's pronounced Psalms. Psalms. But it's spelled with a P. Psalms. Yeah, but the letter P is silent. Then why is there a P? That makes no sense. I don't call a platypus a latipus anyway. Psalms. David, I would love to have you play some of your songs for our listeners this morning as they drive to work. Sure. Take it away, David. I am worn out from groaning. All night long I flood my bed with weeping and drench my couch with tears. Whoa, David! I don't remember that psalm. That was Psalm 6:6-7. Oh, okay. Let's choose a different one. This is the Positive Christian Radio Station. Okay. My God. Yes. Why have you forsaken me? I cry out by day, but you do not answer. David! I'm sorry, listeners. David, this is a Positive Christian Radio Station. Sing a different song. Okay. Oh, God, deliver me from my enemy. Okay. May his days be few. May his children be fatherless and his wife a widow. What? Like, almost half of the Psalms we censor and we never sing in church. Half of the Psalms are actually David being honest about his emotions and how he felt. Because David's story is crazy. It's radical. And in my tribe, we go through his whole story arc and we explain a deep dive into the book of Psalms. And it's really awesome. But tonight, I want to talk about more about when David was a kid. Raise your hand here if you were a kid. I think more adults should raise their hand. We all feel like kids at heart. So when David was some of your ages, we're going to talk about that. Because yes, David is known for writing Psalms, but he's also known for being a shepherd. So I'm going to take you with me to a sheep farm over here. And we're going to talk about shepherds because I once tried to be David. Tried to be David. Now, some of you were here Saturday. You know what I'm about to say, but keep it a secret for those who weren't here. I went with my friend. His name was also David, as it turns out. And we decided to go to the largest sheep farm in California. We were making a book at that time, and we were going to take some pictures for the book. We had a chapter all about David. We were going to video it. And so we went to the sheep farm, and the goal was I was going to wear a full-on David costume, and I was going to hold a little sheep, because when I was growing up, my parents would take me to, like, family Christian bookstores. And so I thought that sheep were cute, because, like, in all the paintings, Jesus would hold a sheep, and the sheep was like, bah, you know, bah, like every time. And so I thought sheep were like really cute because the Christian stores only feature the cute ones. But guys, when I showed up, I didn't see any cute sheep. As we were pulling up, first of all, it smelled. The car already smelled. I don't know if like the AC was just pulling in the outside air, but the car just started to smell just like nasty. You ever been in a porta potty? It was like having 1,000 of those. It was just gross. We get out of the car, and this loud noise. Now, can you make what you would imagine a cute sheep sound? Can you make a cute sheep sound? That's actually really good. All right, that's pretty good. Now everyone go, hush. I'm going to show you the sound that these sheep were actually making. Which camera should I look at? I'm going to look at this one right here. This is for the online people. I know you guys are like, you're not on the screen. This is for my online people. This is just for you. This is what the sheep actually sounded like. And I'm not kidding, and nothing was coming up either. Nothing was coming out. It was just that 1,000 sheep going. It was the nastiest sounds I have ever heard. So I get out of the car and I'm like, where are the Christian sheep? Like, where are the cute ones in the paintings? So there's an older lady, she's like in her 80s, and she watches over all these sheep. It's amazing. So we go to her and we're like, hey ma'am, excuse me, do you have a cute sheep? And she's like, oh, yes, I do have a cute sheep. So she goes in the back and goes to where they keep the cute ones. She brings this one out. And I'm about to show you a picture of this. And you tell me if you think this one's cute, because I didn't. Let's take a look at this photo right here. This is me dressed as David holding a sheep. Now, here's the thing. Take a look at this next picture. Okay. No. Did you notice this sheep has horns? That's a demon sheep. Or it might be a teenager. I don't know. That sheep had, I didn't know sheep had horns. And I know in Texas, most of you probably knew that. California, we don't know much. So I did not know that sheep had horns. This thing was like trying to headbutt me the whole time. But can we go back to that first picture of me holding the sheep? I need to explain something. Now, this lady came to me and she said, Jason, when you hold a sheep, you have to hold it a very specific way. So, here's what you do. Put your arms out like this, okay? Oh, are we all doing it together? Oh, this is going to be great. All right, everyone put your arms out, and let's use some weird imagination right now. All right, now, you're going to put the... I can't believe... I was not expecting this, but please do it with me, okay? All right, put your arms out now. You did this to yourself. I did not ask you to put your arms out, but we're doing it now. All right, your arms are out. She said, you're going to let the first two The first two legs go over this arm, all right? So you're holding the leg. Did you see it? You're holding, he's like this, all right? You got it? Now, take your left hand. I can't believe you're doing this, guys. Take your left hand and plop. You're holding its butt. Now, you guys are holding a sheep's butt, just so you know. That's what we are doing together in church right now. Now, you can put your hands down. I'm sorry to put you through that. Let me explain something. When God made sheep, he made sheep with a little flap called a tail. And that tail catches everything. And that tail gets crusty. Just flakes. Yellow, green, brown, colors that God did not invent. Just holding on for dear life, waiting for a quick flick to go fly and have a new life. Just crusty, and she made me hold this crusty butt. As I'm holding this crusty butt, the stench is reaching my nostrils. I was remembering of those scriptures where God said, the stench reaches my nostrils. Can I tell you something? For the next month, I could not eat a burrito because every time my hand was near my nose, I was reminded I could smell it like it was fresh. I said, waiter, can I have a long fork and some soup? Because I need my hands far away from my nose. It was just the nastiest thing. So I'm holding Mr. Krusty Butt. And my friend Dave, he's taking pictures, and I'm in my costume. And also, I've been holding him for like 30 minutes, and my arms were just getting just really tired. You can see I don't have much to work with here. And this isn't because of cancer. This is just me. So I said, Dave, I need you to take Mr. Krusty Butt. I need you to hold him. I need you to do this. Now, this demon sheep was waiting for my moment of weakness. As soon as I tried to hand the sheep, he kicked me in the gut and started running. And he ran right into a fence. Got his head stuck. And he was shaking his bottom, and flecks were flying. And I was like Matrix and tried not to get flaky and crusty. We helped him get unstuck. And so he looked at us, and then he ran away again. And he ran to a log, and he could have jumped over the log. But you know what this genius did? He ran under the log and got stuck again. And I got to tell you, and that day, I determined I do not want to be a shepherd. I am not cut out. I'll just preach about it. I don't want to actually do it. I don't want to be a shepherd. David was a shepherd. Those are the kind of things he was dealing with on a daily basis. Crusty butts and heads getting stuck. So when we read that David was a shepherd, I don't want us to minimize what that means. That's a big responsibility to be a shepherd. While David was a shepherd on his sheep farm, there was a war going on. The Israelites and the Philistines. David was the youngest in his family. He had a bunch of older brothers, and they were off fighting in that war. So David's dad came to him and he said, hey, I want you to take some food to your brother. So David's like, all right. So he becomes a lunch boy. He becomes Uber or whatever, DoorDash or Postmates. What do you guys use? Grubhub? I don't even know anymore. What do you guys use? Uber Eats. So he's Uber Eats. He brings the food, delivers it, and then he sees Goliath. Imagine this big giant, Goliath. Now, check this out. Every morning, Goliath would come out. Boom, boom, boom. And he would begin cussing and saying really mean things to the Israelites and making fun of them and their God. And then he'd go away. And then at nighttime, boom, he would do it again. I want you to notice something. When they woke up and before they went to bed, Goliath would curse at them. He wanted to be the first thing they heard and the last thing they heard before they went to bed. I want to tell you something. It's very important what you fill your mind with when you wake up and right before you go to bed. Some of us, we wake up in a bad mood. It's because you put on the news first thing. And before you go to bed, you're like, I don't sleep well. It's because you're watching the news right before you went to bed. We've been listening to Goliath in the morning and at night. And that was intentional for Goliath because he wanted them to dread waking up. He wanted them to be afraid when they went to sleep. David didn't like that. So David was like, hey, why is nobody fighting Goliath? I'll do it. He's just like, look, I'll do it. Here, this is David. All right, this is David. I'll do it. I'll take on Goliath. I'm not even going to try to put those back on. I'll do it. And King Saul hears about this, and they have a meeting. And I would like to imagine that this was King Saul's response. You can't dare fight the Philistines. You're too young and inexperienced. Goliath has been fighting since before you were born. And you smell like sheep. I've been a shepherd, tending my father's sheep. Whenever a lion or a bear came and attacked, I'd go after it. Lion or bear, it didn't matter. I killed it. And now I'll do the same thing to this Philistine pig. God, who delivered me from the teeth of the lion and the claws of the bear, will deliver me from this Philistine. Well, good luck, bro. Let's get you suited up. Here's some pads and a helmet. That's not gonna fit me. How about this foam glove? No. Axe? No. Thor's hammer? No. This? No. Oh, this. You could punch him. Nah. A bat? A frisbee? Hook? Sword? Lightsaber? That's no lightsaber. That's a toy. Gun? Nope. Well, you have to fight with something. I've got this. Are you mad? Are you kidding me? How about this glove? No. So, that's how I like to imagine it went. King Saul is just shocked that David wants to fight. But did you hear what David said?
Yes.
That's great.
He said,
Tell me. He said he would fight him. And he gave two examples of why he thought he could fight Goliath. Do you remember what those two examples were? That's right. He killed a bear and a lion. Now let's go back out to that sheep farm. I want you to imagine that you're David. Now, by the way, if you happen to see a lion tonight, please let me know. I'm deathly scared of them. So just shout and scream lion and just let me know. I want you to imagine that you're David. You're out on the sheep farm and out of nowhere, a lion approaches. Are you guys, where? Come on, guys. You guys messing with me. All right. So anyway, as I was trying to say, I want you to imagine that you're David, and you got the breeze, you got the smelly, crusty sheep, and as you're out there, you're trying to watch over your sheep, and then one day, out of the woods, out of a tree, here comes a hungry, man-eating lion. What are we pointing at? What? There's a where? You guys are messing with me. There's nothing. That's Congos. Okay. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I want you to imagine that. What are we yelling? What? Guys, why are you messing with me? I'm trying to. There's nothing over there. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I want you to imagine that a lion. Okay. Ladies, please remain calm. I'm sorry, I didn't believe you. There is a lion. I got my slingshot. I got bad kitty. Bad, go. Oh, you know karate? All right. Woo. I am sorry I didn't believe you. As it turns out, you were not lying. But can Can we talk about this lion real quick? He does look cute in that one. You can put yeah. Let's talk about that lion. Look at that guy. Now, listen. I gotta be honest with you. If I was David, just being totally real with you, and I saw a lion attack my sheep. They're not even my sheep. They're my dad's sheep. Let's be real. They're my dad's sheep. I gotta be honest with you. I would go inside. I would go inside, let the lion have one. All right? He's hungrier than me right now. Let him have it. And that's just me. But can I tell you why that is dangerous? If I let that lion take one of my father's sheep, that lion will get an appetite for sheep, for my sheep. Because lions are looking for an easy meal. And I would have just provided an easy meal. So you know what would happen? The next day, that lion would return. Because he knows no one's defending the sheep. This is an easy meal. Now, I might think, my dad's not going to notice a couple sheep missing, right? There's thousands of sheep, but that lion might go tell his lion buddies. I don't know, maybe they'll do, lion talk. Sheep, And tell his lion buddies, guys, I found a bunch of sheep. All of a sudden, I'm dealing with many lions. All of a sudden, here goes all my sheep, and now I'm in more danger than I was if I had done something the first time. Because here's the thing. Listen to this. What you leave unconquered will try to conquer you. What you leave unconquered will try to conquer you. And sometimes we think that small compromises are okay. Sometimes we think it's okay to make these small compromises, but the problem is if we compromise with the lion, we might end up compromising with the bear. Speaking of bears, ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness, I think we have a bear in the house. What is, oh my goodness. All right, I came prepared. Oh my goodness. All right, don't worry. I got this. Spin, are you doing spin kick move? What is happening? I got you. This is unbearable. All right. We're okay. They want high fives as you go out. My wife, everyone. This is what she married. Did I confuse you with that? I love, we have our newsie running through the house. There's a bear in church. Here's what's crazy. When David killed a lion and a bear, here's what he told Saul. He said, listen, I had my slingshot, and I struck the lion and the bear with my slingshot. And then he said this, and when that didn't kill him, I grabbed him by the beard, by the mane. He used his bare hands. Is it too much? He used his bare hands and fought the lion and the bear. That takes courage. You know what really surprises me? Is he didn't protect his sheep. He was protecting his father's sheep. He was protecting someone else's domain. And it was a hard thing to ask him to do. To fight a lion and a bear. I can't even win when a Rottweiler chases me. I told you, I've been bitten by a seagull. I'm not taking on a lion and a bear. Yet David fought a lion and a bear. And then he fought the giant. Now, when I was younger, I would see people on this stage. And I would think, man, I can't wait to be them. I want to be there. I grew up with Carmen. I grew up with the power team. I would see these amazing men of God, and I would be like, man, I want to be on that stage. I want to have thousands of people cheering my name, right? Which was the wrong motivation. I wanted them to cheer my name when it should be his name. But I wanted to be on the stage. I wanted to get there. And then I found out how much work it takes to get there. See, often we want to conquer the giant, but we want to skip the lion and the bear. But here's my point that I want to convince you tonight, and we're going to see if you can memorize this tonight. Let's put it on the screen. Big victories begin with small wins. Let's say that together. Big victories begin with small wins. That was pretty good. Usually it's like, it was all over the place. That was really nice in unison. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Big victories begin with small wins. You can't fight the giant until you are willing to fight the lion and the bear. Now, what are some of these small wins? Let's get real small. You wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. You wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth. And we all say thank you for doing that. And that is a small win for you, big victory for everybody else. Small win. Before you leave, you make your bed. Now, I know I'm saying that's a small win, and for you, you're like, that's not small, Jason. I give up. Make your bed. Small wins. And they seem like inconsequential. Like, Jason, it doesn't matter if I make my bed. Does it really matter if I brush my teeth? Well, yes. It does. Does it matter if I make my bed every day? Well, did you know that when you can develop discipline in one area, it helps you to have discipline in more areas? This is going to sound weird at first, but I promise you. And this is going to be more of an adult word real quick. But some of us, find ourselves addicted to pornography. And we're like, how do I get more discipline in that area? And I'm telling you, there's help you can get. There's whole classes you can take. But sometimes it's the small wins of like, do you exercise every day? Because if you can get some discipline in that area, it builds up the discipline muscle. You begin making your bed every day. You begin strengthening the discipline muscle. You brush your teeth, and we thank God for that. You begin strengthening the discipline muscle. You watch how much TV you consume before bed. You begin strengthening. I'm telling you, as you begin to strengthen your discipline muscle in the things that are smaller, it becomes easier to have discipline on the things that are medium. And you start conquering those things, and it becomes easier to fight the things that are hard. See, the problem isn't always pornography, and that's a huge issue. And there is a whole spiritual battle with that. But sometimes your real problem is just discipline, period. Can we be real? You're like, I really struggle with pornography, but also I eat too much. But I see pornography as the bigger sin, but I'm not having discipline in how much food I consume. I'm not having discipline in getting my kids to church on time. I'm not having discipline. You begin to look at your life and begin to realize your issue isn't just pornography. Your issue is discipline in any area. Are you with me? Do you see what I'm saying? I know this is a little more for adults right now, but we're going to talk about making your bed again soon, I promise. If you can strengthen your discipline muscle, it will be easier to fight the Goliaths in your life. But first, it begins with discipline with bears and lions. It begins with when I wake up in the morning, what's the first thing I put in my mind? Do I turn on the news or do I open my Bible? Do I yell at my wife or do I pray? That's a great answer, buddy. You're going to be a good husband. What's the first? It begins in the morning. I wake up and I make sure like my house is clean and my room is clean and I'm making my bed and so some of us, it's like we wake up every day and we're like stressing out because what am I going to wear to school? The night before, pick it out. You know how much stress you could relieve if the night before? I know this is like really practical. This isn't even like preaching right now. This is just practical stuff. Put out your outfit the night before. You don't have to stress when you wake up in the morning. Kids, get your backpack. Do you guys still use backpacks? Okay, I wasn't sure if we all went digital. Get your backpack and pack it the night before. Have it ready to go. You wake up in the morning? Yeah. Like you're speaking to me now. Speaking my language. Have it ready the night before. You wake up, you know how much stress you could relieve for you and your parents? And you might think, Jason, those are small things, but you know what you're doing at a young age? You are strengthening your discipline muscle. As you begin to live a life of discipline, cleaning your room, making your bed, helping your parents with the dishes and the laundry, going to bed at actually like a godly hour.
What do you consider godly?
Well, whatever makes you not wake up acting like Satan. I think that would be like godly hour. That's a great question. And for some people, it's going to be different. Some of us need to go to bed at 4 p.m. Like, let's be real. Some of us need naps. But kids, listen to me, kids. All the kids, look at me. Sometimes adults, as you get bigger, you get older, you struggle with things called addictions. It's things that you don't want to do, but you keep finding yourself doing them. We want to help you at a young age avoid some of those hard things. That's why when we tell you to make your bed and brush your teeth, you might think, that sounds boring. But what you're doing is you're building up a discipline muscle so that when you get to be my age, it's easier to say no to things like pornography. Because you know what? When I was in high school, I was addicted. But you know what else? I didn't have discipline in any area. I was eating Taco Bell like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I stopped playing basketball because he made us run. I was like, I just want to shoot the ball. Why are we running? I didn't have discipline in exercise. I didn't have discipline reading my Bible. I didn't have any discipline in my life. And so I found myself easily addicted to things that required discipline. Do you see what I'm saying? And listen, some of these bigger adult words I'm using, there's also whole spiritual battles specifically with that. I'm not minimizing that, but I do believe that if you will strengthen your discipline muscle, it gets easier to have discipline in other things. Why? Because, read it with me, let's put that on the screen, because big victories begin with, let's say that again, big victories begin with small wins. Who thinks they could say it without it on the screen? Yeah? All right. You can go ahead and put the cameras back on stage if you want, and we're going to take that off the screen. Let's see who thinks they know. Actually, let me get Allie. Can you help me with this? You want to bring out the microphone? I'm going to send Allison into the audience. I see a few people raising their hands. All right, Allie, go pick some people. Let's see if we can do it without putting it on the screen. Here we go. Allie's going to run out here. Any, meeny, miny, mo. All right. All right.
Big victories begin with small wins.
Nice. I see some people in that row. Let's see if that row can do it. 3 rows back. Yeah.
Big victories begin with small wins.
And that's true. Small win. I see a parent over here.
Big victories begin with small wins.
Nice. Let's see some more over here.
Big victories begin with small wins.
Nice, nice, nice. One last one right there. Last one right there. Or behind, next row.
Big victories
Yeah, them too.
begin with small wins.
And right there.
Victories begin with small wins.
That's right. That's right. Big victories begin with. So, how many of you have school tomorrow? All right. Here's what I want you to do tonight when you get home. I want you to pick out your outfit for tomorrow. I want you to prepare your backpack for tomorrow. And I want us to start this tonight. Because sometimes we come to church and we hear good stuff and we go home and we do nothing with it. And we come back the next Sunday and we're like, Pastor, that was a great message that I will never apply, you know? But let's do this. Let's have some small wins. Who wants to have some small wins? All right, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to get interactive, all right? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get into groups of 4 or 5. Or it could just be like your family if that equals 4 or 5. In your row, try to split into 1 or 2 groups. Some of you, like, you guys could be just like a whole group. You know? Get into 4 and 5. Make sure no one's excluded. But get together, find a spot in this arena, and get together with your group. Ready, set, go. Get with your group. 4 or 5 people. Form a little team. A bunch of teams. Make sure everyone's included. I want everyone, even if you're in the stands, I want everyone included. Get with your family. Make some new friends. Allie, can you go around and help people?
Yeah, and look around to see if anyone can join your group.
Yeah, look around and see if there's someone who can join your group. Be very inclusive. Make sure we want everyone to be a part of this. All right, make sure everyone's got a group. Is everyone included? Look around, see if there's someone you can add to your group. How are we doing? Awesome, we got a group right here, a group of 2 right there. You guys got a whole group right there, a group up there, awesome. All right, we're gonna have a little challenge right now. Now, here's the deal. Every time we end a My Tribe episode, we end that episode with family discussion questions. And tonight we're giving you a little taste of My Tribe. So we're going to give you 1 question tonight. Normally we give 4 or 5, but for tonight we're going to give you 1. And it's this. How many examples of small wins can you come up with as a group? Now, don't go yet. But I want you to think of examples of small wins. And we're going to give a 2-minute clock. Oh, it started. Let's play that thinking music. Here we go. You have 2 minutes. How many examples of small wins can you come up with?
Talk in your groups. So turn to your neighbor, talk in your groups.
A minute and a half left. Can you get to 10? How many examples of small wins can you come up with? How are we doing? We doing good? We got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. 1 minute. How many can you come up with? Can you get more than 10? How many examples of small wins can you come up with? "30 seconds. Can you get up to 15? How many did you guys come up with?
4. We got like 5.
Yeah?
5 or 10.
That's a good question. See if you can get to 10. See if you can get to 10.
5.
We got 20 seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And quickly, back to your seats. Go, 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 go. Back to your seats. Back to your seats. Go, go, go. No more talking. No more planning. No more answering the question because we want to see who got the most. Who came up with at least one small win? Oh, awesome. Who came up with, that's a small win in and of itself. Who came up with at least 3 or more? Hands, keep your hands up. 3 or more. 5 or more. 6 or more. 7, 8, 9. She said those are rookie numbers. 10 or more. 11. Oh my good. 12. Are we just, do we like raising our hand or are we really? 15? All right, I want to hear, all right, can we get a rep from this group here? And you want to be a rep for your group?
I'll be a rep.
Can you come on stage? Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's from dance. I'm a dancer.
Do you want to go up there? You want to tell you. All right, anyone else has like, you guys got like 15? All right, Ben, going up. Birthday month. Ben has come, by the way, Ben, how far away do you live?
Rosenberg.
Rosenberg? How far away is that? It's far. It's over an hour away. He's been here for 3 events. They have driven here for 3 events. He's celebrating his birthday month. It's amazing. All right, all right. Yeah, you can come over there if you want, yeah. All right. All right. Nice. I like the diversity we have. Well, as far as like, I mean the diversity as far as like the ages, not the colors. We could use more diversity. Wife, can you stand up here, Allie, so we have more diversity on stage? Hey, what's up? Welcome to the club. 17? High five. You want to come up here? Okay. You don't have to touch me if you want. All right. Let's begin with the youngins. All right. Lillian and Jace. Oh, that's right. Hey, what's up, Jace? We have like kind of almost the same name. You don't have to say all of them. Just say some of them.
Good choices.
That's a small win.
Good grades.
Ooh, good grades. I totally forgot about school. That's a good one. All right, Ben, how many can you name?
3.
Go for it.
Obeying the laws of the road.
That's a good one. Yeah, I didn't think of that either. Man.
Being patient.
Oh, being patient. That's a good one.
Obey and love your parents.
Obey and all the parents said, amen. That was great, Ben. Thank you. Would you like to give us one? She had 17.
My mind says rising so.
That's right. Yes. All right, I want you to just name as many as you can. I want you.
We had 21.
Okay, give me 10. If they're fast.
Okay.
As fast as you can.
Okay, being first in the lunch line.
Okay.
Being
Or like being punctual.
to church and school.
Yes.
We had making sure you're brushing your teeth,
Yep.
like doing like hygiene. We did,
Doing like hygiene.
hygiene.
Homework on time.
Yes, homework. Mm-hmm.
We had making sure you're like actually making like when you wake up in the morning, don't just be lazy about what you're wearing and like, how you present yourself. Like,
That's good.
Making sure you're dressing right.
Making a conscious effort to be kind. in
Yes.
Everything you do.
Conscious to be kind. Yep.
Reading your Bible.
Reading your Bible. There we go.
Right. Making sure you're praying
Praying.
before you eat and then
Yeah.
when you wake up, before you make certain choices.
Yeah, exactly.
Starting your day with the Lord.
Nice. Excellent. That's just a few. They had 21. That's just a sample. That was like an appetizer plate. It was like Applebee's right there. All right. Give me what you got.
My name's Nate. Working out, doing some sort of exercise.
Yes.
Homework.
Homework. That's right. You want? Give me another one. Sorry, on the spot. I'm just gonna throw you on the spot.
I can share some from the audience too.
That's a great idea.
Hey, if you're absent or if you have to do makeup work in school.
Yeah. In fact,
get behind on that.
I love that. Does anyone have an example of something that hasn't been said on stage yet? I think, you want to go find some? You want to help us find some people?
Eating breakfast before school.
Eating breakfast, the most important meal of the day.
Go to school and do your homework.
That's right, that's right, that's right. We got
To charge your devices for school.
charge your devices. What about right over here, right over there? That's such a good one. Good job, you guys. Give me a high
Eat
five.
your food.
You guys can go take a seat. Thank you so much. High fives all around.
Doing the dishes. Doing the dishes. Helping your family.
That was
Awesome.
good. Hey, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Great job. Oh, one more? Yeah, tell me one more.
Helping your mom doing stuff.
Boom. Laundry. All the moms were like, yes. Praise Jesus. Say it with me again. Big victories. That's right. 1, 2, 3. Big victories begin with small ones. Now, at my tribe, we're going through the entire Bible in chronological order. We're going through all the stories of David. Some of the stories I didn't even get to touch on tonight. It gets wild and really fun and crazy. And at the end of every episode, we end with discussion questions, just like we did now. And then every episode has a worksheet attached to it. In fact, tonight I brought a worksheet, just part of one. Normally our worksheets have fill in the blanks and coloring pages and art projects. Sometimes it's a Lego challenge. We have so many kids who build the walls of Jericho and send it to us in Legos, like take a picture of it. We did one where we recently did the float boat challenge, where they took the disciples and put them in a little boat and made a little storm and took that. And what happens is when your kids or your teens do these projects, sometimes they do scavenger hunts, all kinds of stuff, they can submit their videos or pictures and they get featured on My Tribe for thousands of people in America to see. So your kids can be a part of it. So to give you a taste of it, we brought a free worksheet tonight that everyone can take home if you would like, a free coloring page that says, big victories begin with small wins. And that's David before he was king. And isn't that cute? It's little King David and being anointed as king. And I'm going to tell you how you can take home that free coloring page. But before I do, I brought one more video for you. Would you please take a look at the screen? Learn the Bible in chronological order as a family with immersive Bible videos, interactive Bible worksheets, and video-based Bible games designed for all ages. Learn together, laugh together, and play together as a family with MyTribe.Watch. We want to partner with parents to help kids and teens experience the life-changing truths of the Bible. With MyTribe.Watch, your kids, teens, and even you as parents will be fully engaged as we walk your family through the Bible in chronological order, combining comedy, visual effects, and deep biblical insights to bring the Bible to life. It's fun, funny, and focused on Jesus. And now available on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Android TV, the Apple App Store, and Google Play. First, on your computer or mobile device, sign up for a free 30-day trial on our website by clicking Join Now. Then, sign in with your new MyTribe account on any device. Immediately, you will have access to our entire library of Bible videos. With MyTribe Lite, you have access to weekly Bible episodes, as well as all of our Bible episodes in chronological order. With MyTribe Plus, you also have access to weekly family activities, principal Bible worksheets for kids and teens, as well as original worship music, music videos, and bonus content. And with the MyTribe Annual Pass, you receive access to all the above at 50% off. I can't wait to begin this exciting and powerful adventure with you and your family. If you have any questions, please email me personally, Jason@MyTribe.Watch. I look forward to hearing from you soon. So what we're doing is a really special thing, a free 30-day trial, so you can try out My Tribe as a family. And we have many families. What they do is one night a week, they have family night. They pop some popcorn, they get on the couch, They watch My Tribe, and the whole family, from kids, teenagers, parents, they're laughing together. They're learning together. We're teaching some of the original Hebrew words. It's deep theological stuff, but in a fun way. And families are being drawn closer to God and each other. So you can do a free 30-day trial. And we even brought, this is the first time we've ever done this, we brought to your church $20 gift cards to just help you if you would like to try it out. We also have a new character and a new show called The Llama Show and the Llama app. Lonnie the Llama, he's one of our characters, and his show is going to premiere in January on My Tribe. And you can check him out. He's out there. We even just launched, while I'm here on tour, we've launched a new show called FX3, Faith, Family, and Fun, or Faith, Fitness, and Fun for the whole family. And what they do, we have a professional workout trainer who's taken my worship music and choreographed exercises to it for your whole family to do together. So you can wake up in the morning, you can exercise together to worship music. And that could be a small win, right? So, and finally, in case you didn't already know, we have a book and a CD, 18 original worship songs and my story. Try to add a lot of comedy and also a lot of heart, just talking about how God's faithfulness can help us endure the most painful moments in life, and I hope it can bless you. Our free worksheets are at that same table. So when you go out there, you can take a free coloring page. Anyone can take one. It is more for kids, but we all like to color, right? So you can take one and be reminded that big victories begin with glory. Now, let me tell you what's about to happen tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're about to do our biggest show yet. It's going to be My Tribe Live, but we're amping up the video clips, like costumes, like comedy, and it's going to be our biggest My Tribe show yet, and we're going to have a worship band with us. So I encourage you to be here 7 p.m. and invite some friends, invite some people to join us. Before we dismiss Pastor Keenan, is there anything? Pastor Keenan, everyone.
Jason, thank you so much. Tomorrow night, we are ramping it up. We're kicking it up. We're taking it up a whole nother notch. We are going to be releasing right here in the sanctuary live lions that are going to be running. All right. Hey, I do have a question. Can I have a question?
Yeah.
Can I have a question? You said if we sign up to My Tribe, you're teaching the Bible in chronological order. What does that even mean?
Great question. In fact, tomorrow, we're going to do a live demonstration of what that means. What we're doing is we're going from Genesis all the way through the Bible, book by book. But sometimes in the Bible, it's a little confusing because, like, Esther is written, it comes out here, but her story in historical timeline happens later. So it's very confusing. You'll be reading about one character, and you don't know how does that character relate to that character. So what we've done, we've taken the Bible and we built a timeline, a historically accurate timeline. So we're going to walk you from Genesis through the Bible in the timeline correct order so that you'll see, and I don't want to give away too much, but tomorrow we're going to show how some of the things Jesus said, you thought you knew what he was saying, but once you really understand the timeline chronological order, it will bring so much new life to what Jesus was saying. I've had kids ask me, like, so did Jonah hang out with Jesus? Was Moses friends with you? And it's like, most kids don't understand, where did Moses happen? And why does the Bible sometimes say Judah, but sometimes call them Israel? I don't get it. But we're going to help make it so crystal clear. We have kids now who I think have a better understanding theologically than some ministers do, because we're going through the original Hebrew, we're going through the Bible in the timeline order so that your kids, even your little kids, understand everything that happened from Civil War. I don't want to give away too much. Tomorrow, we're going to do a live demonstration of the Bible in chronological order.
And will we have live lions we'll release in the audience?
I looked into it, and it was $8,000 to rent a lion.
It was $8,000, and insurance was hard to get.
Yeah.
So we're still thinking about that. But you actually answered 2 questions.
Yeah.
I only asked one because I was going to ask the next one, which was going to be the second one, which would be why would you teach the Bible in chronological order? But you went ahead and jumped ahead and answered that anyway.
Yeah.
So we know what chronological order means, and we know why we would look at the Bible in chronological order, because we know that big victories, Look at there. Wow. You guys give yourselves a great big hand. Hey, I'm going to ask Pastor Tom if he would come up here and join me on the platform. We want to, for Allison, for Jason, we want to be good to him. The church is going to bless him. They've come all the way from California, left the sunny beaches and just chilling in the surf and really not doing anything. And they're just hanging out there. And they came here and actually had to start like doing things. And I gave them this rigorous schedule that they've done like 65 programs in these last 4 days that they've been here, and so we've had a great time. And I try to be a good host, and I try to like take care of people because I think we should do that. When we have a guest, we should be good hosts. Is that right? I know one of my guys who was calling, hey, what are we doing for our guest today? Because he was concerned about what was happening. And so I tried to be a good host, and I'm like, hey, what can I do for you guys? What do you need? And they kept saying, nothing. No, we're good. We're happy by ourselves. We don't even like you that much. No, they didn't say that. I'm just kidding. No, they didn't say that. But listen, let me tell you, it's been such a pleasure to host him because they've asked, they've demanded. I've worked with a lot of people. I've traveled the world. I've been on every continent except for Antarctica. I've been on television around the world in 226 nations for almost 30 years. I've ran into a lot of people, and a lot of people, like, they think they're people that are important, and they're really demanding, and they want you to do this, and my water's not cold enough, and my water's not full enough, and my M&Ms are the wrong color. All these things. But they've been absolutely just a pleasure just to be around and just to see the love of the Lord emulate through them. And so with that, we want to be able to bless them also. And we're going to do that as a church. We're going to do that. But we want you to also have an opportunity to be a part of that blessing. So Pastor Tom's going to come up here, and he might say a few words, and because Pastor Tom's never short of words. And he might say a few words, and we're going to receive an offering. We're going to give you an opportunity to be able to help be a blessing to what they are doing and in the ministry that they are expanding. And we were dreaming. We were dreaming. They were dreaming out loud, and I got to be a recipient and hear some of it, and just look at the future of what's happening and what's unfolding. And I'm really thrilled, and I'm really excited about that. And then with the llama. One of our people come up, and I don't know if you heard this or not, but I want to give this to you, and I don't know if she'll give it to you or not. You may have to pay her something. Was talking about Elf on a Shelf. We owned the Elf on a Shelf that, they look like little demons up there that are watching you all the time and stuff. Anyway, they said, you know what, we're not going to do Elf on a Shelf. We're going to do Llama on the Shelf. Yeah. And, because you can save all the drama for the llama. So was going to do llama on a shelf, and I just thought that was really cool, to adapt it into that area. But we're going to give you an opportunity. Pastor Tom's going to come up here and say a few words, and we're going to give you an opportunity to be able to bring an offering to the altar here. Just put it in these buckets. We're not going to pass them around and all that. We're just going to give you a moment to be able to come forward and to help be a blessing to the ministry and the catalyst of what they're doing. They're going to be going to Louisiana, New Orleans area, to Arkansas, to Timbuktu. I don't know. They're going to a lot of different places while they're here, and we want to just help be a catalyst that helps get them to where they need to be getting to. Amen. How many's been blessed so far? Listen, remember, go invite everybody you know. Invite those of you that are watching. Invite everyone. Be here tomorrow. Don't miss this. And as I always said, invite people that you don't like, because they'll come to get to know Jesus, and then you'll really like them because everything in their life will be changed. I wasn't very likable until I met Jesus. And then look at me now, like, who doesn't love me?
That's right.
Huh? Come on. Pastor Tom.
So I think it should be llama on a ledge.
Yeah.
Instead of elf on a shelf, llama on a ledge, hanging out there looking at you guys. If every now and then me and my kids play a game where we talk about what would you do if you could time travel, if you could go back in time. And I always think, I'd go back and tell myself to buy Amazon stock or buy Apple stock or get in the ground level of, let me buy Coke when it was nothing, You guys have an opportunity to get on the ground level of something that's going to be amazing. This ministry, Allison's husband is going to do amazing things. You are going to have an opportunity to be able to tell your kids and your grandchildren, hey, you see that guy over there? You see that guy on TV? You know that guy? That Jason David guy, I knew him back when. I helped support his ministry way back when. This is an opportunity to get it on, and I'm not going to say it's the ground level because you don't put this stuff out on the ground level, but you get to get in early in this ministry and you get to sow into it. So we're going to pray over this, and you guys are going to have an opportunity to bring. Everybody close your eyes, bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, God, we just thank you for an opportunity. Lord, an opportunity to sow into your kingdom. As we've learned over and over and over again about being all in, God, that you take our finances and turn it into souls. And nothing can turn into souls bigger than this opportunity right now for us to be able to pour out a little bit of that money that we've earned, a little bit of that time that we've sown. We can turn it into souls for the kingdom through this amazing ministry. So God, I just pray that you just speak to lives right now. I pray you speak to people at home, that they would give and get on board with this ministry. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. All right, you guys go ahead and bring it up here. Put your offering in there and then head to the table and guys get you some merch and get you a llama or 7. All right. God bless you guys. Have a great night.